4, 3, 2. Are we live?
We're live.
Hey, you guys, how's it going? Welcome to the new show live, the Friday show, where we sit down and we talk to you guys about what happened over the week. I'm Ross Everett.
Are you queuing
I'm
me to introduce
queuing you,
myself?
yeah.
You've been introduced. Oh, I'm Chris Terray.
Yeah.
How are you?
Oh, they are. They are, and they will be.
I'm in
So
office.
what we can do today is we are gonna get you guys to call in via the Google Hangout. If you go check at the new show on Twitter, which is twitter.com/@the-new-show, we posted a link. So if we're saying anything that you guys kind of want to weigh in on, there's a group chat over here. We are also streaming live on youtube.com/new-show. So if you guys are watching there, we're going to be able to check some of the comments as well. So we see some people already in there right now.
When is this going to start?
Yeah, no, don't worry. It's a little delay, but we're up and running right now. So let's dive into a little bit. This is our first ever live stream chat with like some decent equipment. So hopefully isn't this cool?
Touch.
Yeah, this we got a little golden version of our logo. Did we ever get that up to Facebook?
Oh, did we ever? No.
I'm having a
No.
stroke and you're doing nothing about it.
Stop.
Thank you. No, but like we want to kind of recap what happened this week, talk a little bit about it, have you guys weigh in. We see some people already in there right now. Is anyone else seeing this random dude kind of pop up and wave? Why is that happening?
Because he's live.
Oh.
He could probably start talking
Yeah.
right now.
So are people not hidden? It's okay. You can speak. You're allowed to speak. Josh refuses to speak.
I don't know.
Okay.
I thought we did.
We'll figure it out. As it goes, again, little technical difficulties along the way, but Chris and I are trained improvisers, so we are down to crack under pressure and forget all of our training
Exactly.
at any given moment. Let's start out with the big news this week. Everyone on YouTube's talking about it. A prank.
Bill and Ted. No.
Bill and Ted's Excellent
Bill's
Adventure is coming up next. Let's start with that. That's a good one.
Okay.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. They've announced that there's going to be a sequel. It's a threequel. It's the third in the series.
It's the third, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen Keanu Reeves and what's his name, Alex
Winter.
Winter.
Yeah.
Who was Bill or Ted? I think he was Bill.
He was Bill S. Preston Esquire.
Isn't Esquire reserved solely for those people with law degrees?
Bill S. Preston Esquire.
All right.
And Ted Theodore Logan.
They have the most prestigious names.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so Keanu Reeves is coming back in a very big way. And I what do you think is going to be better? And I'm posing this to you guys out there as well. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3 or Matrix 3?
Wait, the Matrix 3 already came out.
Yeah, which do you think is going to be better?
Which I think is going to be better.
Yeah, the Bill and Ted 3 or the third
can't
Matrix
get
movie.
Much worse than the Matrix. Was it Reloaded or
there was the Matrix Recut?
Remastered?
No.
Matrix Remastered?
The Dolby Digital version of the Matrix.
Matrix. I don't know. You can't get much more. Well, that was a disappointment. The third Matrix.
Yes, it was absolutely a disappointment.
I don't have no expectations for Bill and Ted 3.
So I mean, like you can't go into that movie being like, well, the cinematic prowess and the mise en scène really left me wanting some more chiaroscuro. I just dropped as many film things in there as possible, and I am done. Cleaned house. But yeah, I mean, like we've seen, Dumb and Dumber 2 is coming back.
Right.
Another movie from the 90s that's getting a sequel. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure is a fun movie. I don't care who you are. If you're going to watch that movie, you're going to have fun. Like George Carlin, Keanu Reeves before he became Neo, and like kind of like
who's gonna take over Carlin's role?
Who's gonna take over George Carlin's role? I think you need like an old crass comedian. That's the direction I was going. Yeah, you got to get some of that Louis C.K. in there. You just want that guy. Okay, hold on. Prefacing this, it's about to be a bad Louis C.K. impression.
I gotta hear it.
Everyone on board?
Oh man, I'm gonna hear it.
All right.
Such a harsh.
Here we go.
Too.
All right, we're feeling good. Here we go. All right, hold on one second. All right, you guys, like I just go get in the time machine, I guess. Like if you want to go back in time, I don't know. I just go You know what? Go do whatever the fuck you want, okay? I don't know. I don't care. Listen, I've got 2 kids.
It's pretty
Is that a good Louis
Yeah,
C.K.?
it's pretty good.
That's Louis C.K. and the new Bill and Ted.
Pretty spot on.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I try to bring as much Louis C.K. as I can to the table. All right, so I want to hear what you guys have to say about the new Bill and Ted movie. So we are going to go to Andre. Andre, dial it in, brother. Unmute yourself. You are here in the chat. Way to go, Andre.
Andre. Killing it.
Yeah.
Just knocking it
We're
out.
dialing in, really filling the airtime with that,
Are they
Andre.
making another Airbud?
Have they ever stopped?
I feel like they should make another Airbud.
What would the sport be? Cricket?
I think either he killed himself or I got rid of him.
Andre killed himself.
Or I got rid of him.
Andre, come back.
Come
Yeah.
back, Andre.
You'll get back. Let's go to Ian in the meantime.
Ian.
Do we go to Ian?
Ian?
Andre's back.
Ian.
Oh, hold on. No.
Ian? Ian.
What's
There
going
he is.
on?
Oh,
So you click it.
Right.
No, not it.
I
You
see
click
you, dude.
that.
I see you down there.
You go show
There
and
we go.
broadcast.
All right, cool.
Oh,
And then
now you're
Andre's
back.
good to go. Andre, how are you, brother?
I am wonderful. Like, dude, how you doing?
I'm good. Hold on, we can't hear you. No, don't. This should be coming in through the splitter. You really gotta want to get it in there. Andre, keep talking to us, buddy.
Hey.
There
Oh,
we
there it
go.
is. Whoa.
Wonderful.
Jesus.
All
Okay,
right.
A little less, Andre. Take
Yeah.
it down.
Let's lower that volume a little bit. Andre,
What up?
man, this is just kinks and smoothins. Welcome to Kinks and
So
Smoothins.
kinky.
Yeah.
So
Andre is our artist friend. Andre's called in before, and we told you that you could only draw a picture of Chris Courageous with what?
With some sort of weird superhuman feature of some sort, like
man,
a
I
messed
can't
up horn or something.
Exactly. So we're looking. You told me on Twitter that you actually have this to display.
Oh, I can't.
Yes, I do.
Let's see
This
it.
is
Buddy.
this is the ink sketch. Are you ready?
You got inked?
I got inked.
Are you ready to get inked? All right, let's see it, Andre.
Tell him to speak.
You got to talk as you hold it up, though.
It's Royale.
Oh, thank
That is so incredible. Keep talking because the way that Google
So first off,
Hangouts.
I thought Chris's last name was Courageous, like courage,
I think
instead
it
of
should
courageous.
be. Yes.
And so I thought of like a lion. And also, since Ross's new show has a new for its symbol, I thought the opposite, like the predator of the new was a lion. Also, before I saw you today, and you had a little bit up here, I didn't see the majority of your hair, so I imagined it was kind of like wild and crazy, and
Nope.
I don't know.
Not in the slightest.
This is wonderful. I'm real quick. I just want to make sure that we're going strong on YouTube, and this should be starting. This should have already been started. ZXZPV. If it hasn't started, I'm sorry. I guess you're out of it. And by the way, if you guys want to join into the actual chat, there's a link on Twitter, twitter.com/@thenewsshow to come in and participate in the chat as well. Anyway, Andre, that's incredible.
That's
Thank
the
you.
best
Is
thing.
that your first piece of art
It's
ever?
the best thing.
Thank you so much. I'm honored.
It's
Truly.
amazing.
That's wonderful. That's pretty phenomenal.
It's my favorite thing. Can you tweet that at me, please?
Yeah. It's great. You're about to get a new profile picture.
Oh, that's going.
I
That's
would.
going to be.
Except I don't have a smartphone, so I'm not sure how to do it.
Oh,
We'll
man.
figure something
You're
out.
analog. Yeah.
We'll figure something out.
Chris will send you a
I'll
smartphone.
send you. Yeah, I'll send you.
That'd be wonderful. Send it through UPS.
Overcommitting your co-host
Yep.
with Ross Heffred.
Send it
There
through
we go.
FedEx so that it'll break into, because they don't give a shit. Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, no problem.
It'll be good. Do you have any opinion about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure 3? Have you seen the first two?
I've seen both Excellent Adventure and Bogus. Something Bogus. I
Bogus
remember.
Journey.
Bogus Journey. Thank
yeah.
you. I prefer
Like,
Bogus
Twister
Journey over the
yeah.
other one, over the original, because I liked the idea of them actually dying and going to heaven and seeing all these different, like, historical figures and, like, kind of what torture in hell looks like, sort of, kind of, with the push-ups and the math and the angry old lady. I don't know if they could do it again, though. Like,
They've had 20 years. I mean,
had one year
they've
to
got
do it,
some
and I
time.
decided to do it coincidentally, after Dumb and Dumber, another similar comedy gets a sequel, and already has a trailer for it. So I'm wondering if this is just like...
There's a trailer for Dumb and Dumber. I don't think there's a trailer for Bill and Ted, is there?
No, not yet. Just for Dumb and Dumber.
Okay.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
I missed it. Where is
no,
it?
we would have had
I need it
to
now. Where?
pause the show and go
Yeah.
watch that. Okay, awesome. Well, thanks, Andre. Thank you so much for the art. We'll find a way to get that into to Chris.
We'll chat.
We'll chat. We'll chat a little bit.
Also, I have a question.
Oh, real quick. What's your question?
Okay. Me and my friends are making a comic. Would you guys like to be a part of this comic?
You mean characters in it?
Be characters, and you would have a show called The New Show. You would be the host. Like, it would be kind of like a Jimmy Fallon, Conan O'Brien thing. Chris would kind of be your Andy, what's his last name?
Andy Richter.
Thank you. And you guys would kind of comment on little things that's happening across. It's also a superhero thing, and it's hard to explain. Basically,
I would love to be a superhero or a talk show host in the world of a superhero.
Please.
The one condition is that Chris also has a sidekick, and it's Bruce, the cat.
I actually have Bruce in the drawing. Did you?
I saw.
Yeah, I saw little Bruce up in there.
It's incredible.
And you get to add a stipulation for me, and I'm very nervous that I'm doing this.
Can I think of it? Can I think about it?
No.
I have to do it now.
You're too good when you think about it.
Ross has a tooth that occasionally grows.
That was really close
One
to what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, it's okay, but Ross has to have a super heavy lisp.
Ross has a continuous erection.
No, okay, the tooth that grows. We're doing.
I thought for a second you were going to say teeth that multiply, and so they would just like fill up your teeth or like your mouth, and they would just like expand out of your mouth and just make this horrifying like face.
How about this one? Ross has a tail.
I like that.
Ross
That's
has a
great.
prehensile tail.
Yeah,
I
man.
would absolutely take that. Like a chimp. Do chimps have tails? No, like one of the like a spider monkey.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I chose
Or a
one.
lemur.
Ooh, give me a lemur's tail. That works. That's great. All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Andre. Let's move on to a different topic because there was something else that happened this week. The iPhone 6 Plus, people that got them last week, but they've been playing with them and finding new and creative ways to break them.
Always.
Always.
Not one Apple release goes by without people finding fun ways to break their product.
It's honestly like a subtopic on like YouTube. It's like breaking electronics, breaking expensive things in really creative ways.
Did you see the thing with the iPad 2 that people did? It's like somebody told their friend that their iPad 2 was a scale. And if you stand on it, it will. It was just pictures of shattered,
just
iPads.
broken. So we've seen 4chan hopped on there and send around the iWave, which is, hey, cool new feature with your new iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. If you put it in the microwave, it'll charge it. And people did it. People actually did it, which leads me to my next question.
It's so stupid.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever fallen for? Like, we're all gullible people because we're trusting people, but I want to know what's the like, oh, I shouldn't have fallen for that. Well, that was clearly a lie.
I fall for every celebrity death hoax.
Every single time.
One.
Every Bill Cosby death hoax.
Every Bill Cosby death hoax I fall for.
I mean, yes, those are very, but like, is there one that you're like, oh, I should have known?
Oh, the one that I did fall for was somebody told me that gullible wasn't in the dictionary, and I like went out of my way to go find a dictionary. I was like, no. After I saw the definition, I was like, I am so dumb.
You know what would be great is if you took a dictionary, like you had one at your house, and over the word gullible, you just put right next to it a little mirror. And then you'd be like, gullible's on the dictionary. And people are like, no, it is. I'd be like, no, look it up. I promise you, here's a dictionary. And then they look it up, and when they see gullible, they're just looking at a reflection of themselves.
There's a tiny mirror inside.
Literally, you are the picture next to gullible. We've got a special guest joining us in the window. Would you like to come into Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? We'd love to have you. Come on, he's a shy boy, so we have to be very gentle with him.
Ian next.
Come on.
I'm on the line.
Come on. Come on in. You're honestly coming a little faster. Ladies and gentlemen, the guinea pig of the new show, Jared Oben. You're like a real life lolcat. Let's get you to pull this up right here.
Oh, I'm gonna pull this up.
Yeah.
We have Ian on the line.
All right, Jared. We're gonna field some questions from Ian right now.
Oh,
Ian,
Ian.
or Ian, I want to know what's the dumbest thing you've ever fallen for. Ian, can you hear us?
Ian, hello.
Ian.
I see him.
God, I see his beard too.
I
It
think
looks
yeah.
awesome.
You know, it's a shame, Ian. I think your microphone isn't working.
Unmuted. But
It's unmuted, but it's not working. We're gonna wait for that. You know what would be really nice is if we're using, again, I'll reiterate this. This is Google Hangout, and they don't have their broadcast tools perfected yet. So on a radio show and something, when someone calls in, you're able to talk to a producer who will be like, great, like let's get you to test all your audio equipment so that everything's pristine and worked out before we send you through. But on Google Hangouts, they haven't perfected that yet.
Yep.
One day. Hello.
What's that?
Hello. Sounds like there's someone at the door. What? Did we lose your attention? Just look at Jared. Just looking off.
Okay, new show viewers, hello. There's a face up there.
Is that Michael Douglas?
Oh my God. No, it's not. Who is that? David Duchovny?
Maybe.
Looks like Michael Douglas.
This is like, that'd be a great prank. We were just talking about gullibility.
Ah.
If you say like, there's gullible written on the roof, and then they're like, I'm not falling for that, but you actually do have the word gullible written on the roof. Here we could say, David Duchovny's on the roof. Yeah, F you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Definitely not falling for that.
My friend fell for a funny prank.
Yeah, let's dial in Rhino right now. Rhino says he has a funny prank that made his friend bleed. So let's see what that's about.
Is that like a joke? Like I fell on a prank? Like I tripped and fell on a prank?
Oh, and I hit like
And now
I
I'm
got
bleeding.
a prank right in the face.
Can
Rhino,
you guys hear me?
We can hear you, Rhino.
Yeah, we can.
Excellent. Okay, so it's a strong test. So you kind of like dare your friend. You say, "I bet you're not strong enough." So you have them hold their fist out like this, and
So,
you got to test their resistance, and see, and then Ross lets go.
Why would I do that?
Because
I can't.
Real close.
Real close.
Try it, Jared.
See, I can't.
He already knows he already knows what happens.
Jared.
No,
No,
I'm
but
not
he
going
was
to punch
straight.
over the face.
No, it's a feat
Close.
of
No,
strength.
no.
I almost made Chris punch himself in the face over the
I'm
internet.
so nervous. I think it's gonna happen.
Well, now
This
you
is
know
a
the
fun one.
guy.
Did you know
No,
that
but
if
my
Did you know that if your hand's bigger than your face, you're statistically more capable of getting cancer?
I'm not even gonna do it. No, I've heard that one. Bye,
know.
Jared. Ladies
I
and
know
gentlemen,
that one.
there is a Friday AMA going up at some point today with Jared Oben, where he gets very comfortable with me. It's something you can't unsee. So once that goes up, I recommend you watch that.
It's funny because my friend's super he tries to act super macho, so that's why I was like, I bet you can't withstand the resistance or whatever. Just like he's just bleeding all over.
Oh
the place.
man.
Yeah.
Friends will be.
I did the if your hand is bigger than your face, you have cancer to my dad,
Yeah.
and then I just because the whole point is do it real quick. I'm not gonna really do anything to hurt you, I promise.
Just put my hand.
Put your like this,
Yeah.
and you mash their hand into their face afterwards. And I did that to my father.
Your hand smells. I'm so sorry. I treasure you as a human being and a friend.
Oh man, I deserve
That
it.
was.
I deserve it. I deserve
Right at the same time as he's describing it. Now that you mention it, I made my dad punch himself in the face too.
So funny. It's so funny. It's really funny.
I'm really sorry
Oh no,
about that.
we're gonna talk.
No, I know. I know. We're gonna have a fun
So anyways.
discussion later. Yeah.
So I did that to my dad. I did exactly
Here,
what you just
get
did.
me back.
No, I'm not.
Get
going
me back.
to. I will.
Get him back.
No!
I will.
I want to hear so that I have to know that I don't have to worry
This
later.
is a slow knife. That's the deepest. So anyways, I mashed my dad in the face, and my dad did like the Tom Cruise thing where he was like, and he just like got so mad, he like beat me against the wall. He's like, why would you do that? Why would you do
The
I was like, "I'm
story has taken such a turn, Chris.
Put that in the comic book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put that in the comic book. That's ridiculous. Rhino, do you have any opinions on the new Bill and Ted movie?
No, not really. I haven't seen the. Actually, it reminds me that I need to go back and watch the originals because it's been like since I was a kid since I saw them. So
Yeah.
I don't really remember them that well. I don't remember movies very well, but yeah, I'm gonna go back and watch those.
I mean, like, I think that they hold up. Also, George Carlin is kind of like a timeless act. If you guys, I was too young to really get George Carlin when he was like kind of peaking, and
Me too.
like I had a few friends that liked him, but I didn't really get on board. But if you go back and listen to his, what is it, the 12 words you can't say on television?
Yeah.
And
That, like,
Farts are funny as hell. Farts are shit without the mess.
he's
George
great.
Carlin.
He's got a way with words. It's like spoken word comedy. It's really quite beautiful and amazing.
He is
all right.
amazing.
Rhino, thank you so much for calling in.
thanks for getting me punched.
Anytime.
Yeah, can we blame that on Rhino? Rhino, it's
Yeah.
coming. Rhino, it's a slow kill. It's coming
Yeah.
at you, buddy.
He pushed the ball. It was a Rube Glifberg series of events.
Oh, is that like Rube Goldberg?
Rube Glifberg? Is that Rube Goldberg?
Is Rube Goldberg?
Rube Glifberg was.
Okay.
Yeah, they were friends. It was
They
kind
were
of like Bill and Ted.
They were friends. They sat next to each other because they organized seating alphabetically.
Oh, that's how they hit it
That's
off.
how they knew.
All right, Rhino, we are lovingly ejecting you from the room. And we've got who?
Evan.
Evan,
Evan.
Mic off.
turn your mic on. How's it going, brother?
Testing.
Yeah, we got you. Is that a Maker Studios hat?
That is a Maker Studios hat.
How did you get a Maker Studios hat?
It gone.
That's so interesting. They got a cool logo.
Maker swag.
Swag.
It's almost
dirty
the
as
Black
hell.
Flag logo.
What's that? Well, it's also
30-year-old
the
punk rock fans
the-
that are watching.
the District Lines logo. The clothing company is very similar to that as well.
Yes.
So I had a 50% shot. Anyway, how's it going, man? How you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Just chilling out here with Chris, awaiting punishment.
It's coming.
Do you what? No, prank. Yeah, we're talking about pranks. What's a prank that you've played on a friend?
Well,
Or is there a dumb prank that you've fallen for?
not really.
Not even.
Nothing. Nothing gets by you,
Too
huh?
cool to
Nothing
be pranked.
gets by this guy.
We used, instead of pranking each other, we used to just write on people's cars in high school. Or
Oh, yeah, we did this cool prank. What's it called? Vandalism.
Yo.
but it was
like
more like
the
just
best.
writing fine stuff on the car, and then it escalated. Someone put oatmeal on my windshield. Yeah.
What does that do?
Oh, then when you try to wipe it off, it gets it wet, and then it spreads it around, and then it's just a mess.
Okay, so it's kind of like putting writing on someone's car with butter.
Or putting like the ink right on their windshield wiper, and then when they do it, it makes like a rainbow.
Oh, Jesus! Like making like a highlighter ink.
Ew.
And I don't like messing with vehicles
That's not a
because
prank,
it's like
yeah,
no
that's-
one goes to a vehicle. It's like I got some time to spare. If you're walking to a car, you're walking there because you have somewhere to be and you're in a rush to get there. So it's like, oh, I can't deal with this right now.
Right.
What's like a good place to prank someone? Bathrooms. No one's in a
Yeah,
rush to
tell
go
it
to the
to George
bathroom.
Michael.
Oh no! So what exactly happened with
George Michael?
Yeah,
He was just like
he's showing
coming
it.
on to people in the
He
bathroom.
flipped it out.
He
Let it
was
out
doing
there.
a lot of weird stuff. Who knows?
Okay, you weren't in the bathroom.
Imagine anything weird you can do in a bathroom, and George Michael was probably doing it. It's a bad place to prank.
Why would he try and?
We hid cameras all over this bathroom.
Oh, for a prank show?
Yeah.
Yeah, prank show.
It's okay.
Right.
It's okay. It's a prank.
Yeah, it's just a prank. It's okay. It's a prank. Has become our generation's just excuse for everything. There's these there are these videos online of these kids that are going down like through the hood, being like, "Hey man, can I throw a punch at you?" And then the rough and tough and thugs would like beat the crap out of them. They're like, "It's a prank." I'm like, "Who's the prank on here?"
It's not a prank.
It's like I think a prank would be convincing your friends to go do something like that, and then when they get the shit kicked out of them, gotcha.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, no, I was just thinking
Yeah,
of just how idiotic that is. You just like I just got lost in my
Of
train of
can
thought,
I
like,
throw a punch at you?
yeah.
Well, they wanted to throw a punch like a Hawaiian punch, like a can of punch.
How about a nice Hawaiian punch? Those old commercials that no one remembers. The old guys turning around.
Or then you get a very large Hawaiian guy to come out of the bushes and actually
and knock them the fuck out. Yeah, that's a prank.
In a silly red
Hey,
hat.
would you like a Hawaiian punch? Sure. Get him, Kiyono. Bam! Down
Actually,
for the count.
Now that I think about it, senior pranks at my high school, someone at a different high school tied a goat to the roof and they got charged with like animal abuse, so that wasn't really a prank.
No.
Yeah,
animal
abuse
very
is
much.
not-
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Why did you do this?
I
Tie a goat
found
to the roof.
250 bouncy balls on Amazon for $12.99. So
Sweet.
I bought 1,000 bouncy balls, had it ordered and delivered the next day because Amazon Prime. And we separated it into 4 like drawstring backpacks, and we have like a rotunda thing, and there was a balcony and then like a square, so we were all gonna dump them at once between classes, but then we got caught. And
Then you got caught,
And it didn't happen.
and then
it would have been awesome, but then
you got
in trouble.
blue bouncy balled.
Yeah.
You know what's fun is like if you take like a ton of bouncy balls, or like there were like little army men or dinosaur toys, just like if you could buy anything in bulk online and then hide them in a person's room everywhere. So it's like not like okay, I found them all, this joke is over. It's like God, like why are there like maybe like 15 of them come out when they open a drawer, but they're just everywhere, and they're like, I've been finding bouncy balls all over my room.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
We did
Like the army man.
Come on in. Yeah. This is our producer, Josh, everybody. Say hi to Josh.
freshman year of college, girls we went to high school with, we started a prank war. So first, they did something stupid. So then we taped trash bags on the outside of their dorm door, filled it up with popcorn. So when they opened it, a wall of popcorn. They did the same thing back to us. So then we bought 100 crickets, put it underneath the door, taped the door.
Oh my God.
Midnight. So now they have 100 crickets in the room, and we got our.
And then to get the crickets out,
man.
we sent in a bunch of snakes.
Yeah.
They hated
So
that.
it was funny on our end until they pound on our door at 3:00 in the morning.
You got to get these crickets out of our room.
Crickets out of our room.
Yeah.
I have a cricket story. We were staying at the Tropicana. We're in this place called the Garden Room at the Tropicana in Las Vegas, and we had these windows that were open, and we found a cricket in there. I was like, oh my gosh! So we ended up going to this reptile store. We bought a bunch of feeder crickets, and we threw them all over the room. And then I called the front, and I was like, there's bugs everywhere. They upgraded us to this new suite.
That's a Vegas trick, guys.
Yeah.
If you're going
There
to
you
Vegas and you want a nice room, just bring a little cricket with you.
Crickets, man.
Yeah. That's
Just for
hysterical.
Pranks and getting free
Upgrades.
Yeah.
That's like the equivalent of like, oh, there's a hair in my food. And then having a rabbit. Putting it in there.
There was one thing I wanted to say about the prank war. If you go back and watch Streeter and Amir's prank wars on College Humor,
They had some amazing pranks.
those
Those were so good.
I just went back and watched them. The Yankee prank where Amir makes Streeter propose to his girlfriend.
I
and
remember
then
this. So Streeter Seidel is at a Yankee game with his girlfriend, and Amir has bought, like how like up on the mega screen, like
Yeah, he
gives
bought an ad
messages
on
to
the he
people.
bought space on the
Yeah, he bought space on it that says like, Michelle, will you marry me? Love, Streety Bird. And it comes up, and she goes like, yes, and he's like, I didn't do this, and she slaps him across the face. And
My
like,
God.
he's like, I might have gone too far. There's another one where they go to a basketball game, and like the half court shot for $1 million, they have rigged it, and Amir knows that he's going to get chosen to take the half court shot. He thinks he's just going to get the free shot at it, but Streeter comes out and goes, no matter what happens, I want everyone here to go nuts. Like, he's going to airball, he's going to whiff, whatever, but just like go insane like he made it. So blindfolded, Amir Blumenfeld goes out there with his basketball and heaves it with all of his might. Doesn't even like make it to the basket, but the crowd just goes wild, and he rips off the blindfold, and he's running around like he's a fucking 500 millionaire, and it's just like can't believe his eyes, and then like just such joy,
So
and then
good.
Streeter comes out, and by this time they're heavily in a prank war, and Streeter comes out, and then just sees like the eye contact that happens, you see the whole train of thought of just
that's
like
great.
this isn't real, I've just been set up, and then just elation to depression in a heartbeat.
That's so funny.
Yeah, if you guys like good, clean pranks, go check out the Prank War. Dude, thank you so much, Evan, for calling in.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for watching the show. We're going to move on a little bit now. Who we got? We got Michelle, my belle. These are words that go together well. Let's
Michelle
unmute
drinking. You gotta be
you.
unmuted.
Yeah.
You gotta unmute
Let's
yourself.
unmute yourself, Michelle. Nope, she's still muted.
It's
If anyone, yeah,
Yep,
here we
there
go.
we
There
go.
she is. How you doing, Michelle?
Hi. How you doing?
Hi.
Hi. Great.
I
What are
actually
you
have
drinking?
a tea. Just
Tea.
tea. Like
Well, iced tea
not,
vodka.
not even like legit tea.
Not even ice. Just tea vodka.
Tea.
Just tea vodka.
Tea
I
vodka.
wish. I could use that
Yeah.
right now. I literally
Tea
just
vodka.
like
It's been a
had
long
my
day.
last class today. I like officially like done with school. So
Congratulations.
College, high school.
Do I look like I'm in high
Middle
school? No,
Yes.
college.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
College.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are now able to enter the horrible job market.
Yeah, don't remind me. I want to shoot.
I will.
myself right now.
Well, if you do it, make sure that you're using a fake gun, because I'm not going to encourage someone to do that. Anyway, how's it going? What? Do you have a prank experience that you want to talk to us about?
I hate pranks. Like, they make me sad, mostly. Honestly,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. I'm
It
not.
can be mean-spirited.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not a big
It can
fan
be
of like
mean-spirited.
anything that makes me cringe. It's why I found it really hard to watch The Office at the beginning, like, because I didn't like cringe comedy. And like, ended up enjoying The Office, but like cringe stuff makes me just really uncomfortable.
Like Michael Scott
Oh.
doing his thing, how he's so awkward.
Yeah.
Yep, I get that.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
pranks just make me. The fun thing is like whenever it's April 1st, my dad likes to say something really dumb. And like it's like he's like April Fools. I'm like, please stop.
You have to understand, like, a good April Fool's prank is it takes a lot of planning into it, because April 1st is like a date where you don't believe anything.
Exactly.
Like I've called my parents and I've told them that I'm dropping out of college, and they're just like, it's April 1st. If you're serious about it, call us tomorrow. The dumbest April Fool's prank we ever did is it was when I was way younger. I must have been, before first grade. My mom, my sister, and I all hid in the closet and waited for my dad to come home. But like the amount of
Right.
time that like the window of dad coming home is like, oh, it's 10:30 or not 10:30, but it's like like maybe like 6 o'clock to 8:30, and it's like we're not gonna hide in here for 2.5 hours. So we very quickly became bored and just gave up on it. And it was just my mom forgot that it was.
You gotta
What?
commit to the hiding prank.
Not when you're in first grade. In your
Yeah,
first
that's
grade,
what
you're
I'm
like, I want to watch TV.
I posted positive pregnancy results on my ex-girlfriend's
Shut up.
Facebook page.
No way.
Yeah, that was good. Her mom called her like in like half an hour. It's like, are you serious? Is this serious?
It's April Fools.
April Fools.
Yeah.
I put nervous and excited as the
Yeah,
caption.
you could play with those. You're devious,
I
dude.
know.
That's devious.
Had to go down.
Yeah. Would you ever play? Have you ever played a prank on someone? Pranks are way more fun when you're on the other side of it.
I guess, but I'm not clever enough for that. Honestly, I'm really just not that clever.
You can try the head in the jar prank. That one went over swimmingly here.
Yeah, everyone fell for that.
I have no one to do that to. I live by myself.
Lucky. Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
goodness. What a world.
I love that it's still here too. The head in the jar.
You know what you could do is you could get yourself into a state of mind where you won't remember the next day and then prank yourself. I read this one. It was a scumbag bad luck Brian on the internet, and it was like pees in his gets wasted and pees in his roommate's coffee maker as a joke, wakes up, forgets about it, and makes himself a cup of coffee. That's like the best thing I've ever heard, right?
Yeah.
Like that's instant karma. That kind of stuff's incredible. I've never done anything that bad to myself, but I've definitely misplaced my own shit before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
I have a
I
terrible
constantly lose my keys, like constantly lose my keys.
I forget what I'm doing sometimes while I'm in the process of doing it. Like, I'll be like, what the hell am I doing? Oh,
What?
I'm playing Call of Duty.
Okay, here's something that everyone has done. Everyone has done, and I'm so upset whenever I do it. I will be in an app on my phone. I will close the app because I'm done with the app, and I will reopen the same app.
Oh,
Done
yeah.
that before. Oh
Because
no,
I'm going to check it. Like, okay, I'm done with Twitter right now. Okay. Oh, I wonder what's on Twitter. It's like, where have I been?
I've done the thing where I'm like on the phone, I'm like listening to a podcast, and I need to like use the phone, and I'm like, it's in my hand. I'm like, where is my phone?
Oh, yeah.
And it's in my hand. I'm like, oh wait, it's right there.
Gone searching, you know. Hold on 1 second, Mom. I need to find my phone. I don't, and I was on the phone with someone. They let me search for a bit, and then they said, "Aren't you on it?" It's like when you're wearing your glasses and looking for them at the same time.
Oh my
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's so bad. I'm just a very like scatterbrained in that way, honestly. Where
Yeah.
I just forget where things are. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's hard. Michelle, thank you so much for calling in. We are going to lovingly eject you from the room
Fair
right
enough.
now. Mwah! With love, we send you on your way. Let's move on to a new topic before we bring in some more other people. Yep.
Hi to Andrew. Just
We'll say hi to Andrew Clower. There we go.
Hi,
Andrew Clower. Hello. I want to talk a little. I mean, like this is the
Drewski.
biggest story of the week. Sam Pepper. Everyone's been
Of course,
talking
Sam
about
Pepper,
him.
yeah.
We're almost like sick and tired of talking about Sam Pepper.
Yeah.
Because now it stopped being about the issue, and now it's about a witch hunt for the dude.
Oh,
Yeah. So those of you that don't know about the Sam Pepper situation, here's what happened. On Sunday, he released a video that he was like, hey, this is a prank. I'm going to go grab girls' butts, and they're not going to know it's me grabbing their butt, and then, that's the prank. And then there was outrage about it. Everyone got very upset because assault isn't a prank, it's assault. And then he was like, just wait for it, guys. Just you wait for it.
Right.
And then he released a second video that was a girl doing the same thing to guys. And the point he was trying to make was like, here's what I thought he thought was going to happen. He thought people were going to get super mad about the first one, not give a shit about the second one. And then he was going to be like, see, guys, it's just as bad when it happens to guys, yet you don't care. So no one cares about sexual abuse when it happens to guys. They only care when they happen to girls. Look at you, bunch of hypocrites. That's what he thought was going to happen.
Right.
But instead what happened is people were like, this isn't the first time that you've done something like this.
Right.
Because he has videos of him grabbing women and kissing them, handcuffing himself to women, lassoing women.
Forcibly making out with them.
Yeah, real romantic stuff. And so, like, it wasn't like, oh, great, we don't care about the guy, we're going to focus on this. It was just like, listen, you monster, like, back it off a little bit. So when he releases his reveal video, people were like, no. Like, you don't get to take a stand on this kind of thing.
Right.
Like, not that, and I said this in the video on Tuesday, not that domestic violence is, but like, oh, it's unimportant when it happens to men at all. I don't like the idea of splitting it by gender. First of all, I think domestic violence is an issue, whether it's a woman or whether it's a man.
Oh, yeah.
I think that by even throwing a gender label on it, you're getting into some trouble anyway, because then one side or the other side, they're going to stop listening to whatever you have to say, and they're going to be like, well, this is important. Well, this aspect of it is important. Well, this has to be, and then,
any living thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have to be people.
No.
It's not cool in dogs.
Yeah.
If I saw somebody pull a goldfish out of a tank and throw it across the room, I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I'd be upset about that.
Yeah, I mean, like just a general respect. But I mean, like, it's also hard to approach a subject. You need to find some kind of way to categorize it.
Sure.
In my mind, species is where you do it, because I think that there are places that are dedicated to animal abuse, and there are places that are dedicated to domestic abuse. In terms
Right,
of,
but
like,
it's
solving the
always
problem.
negative. You never hear the word abuse used in a positive.
In a positive, yeah. I mean, like, there's no like pro-abuse charities.
And the fairy godmother abused
Yeah.
Cinderella. Like that never happened.
No. I mean, like, unless we're writing like the worst Disney
Right,
pitch
right.
of all time. Listen, all right, the fairy godmother gets there and says, Cinderella, you need to stop doing a little bit of this and start doing a little bit more of the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? My Uncle Ronnie just became a fairy godmother. That's what just happened there. But no, I mean, like, so like people were focusing on Sandpepper, and then the allegations started coming out. So whether or not people think that Sandpepper intended the entire time for this to be a 3-part video, big reveal at the end, or if they think he saw the reaction to his first video and was like, how do I curb this? How do I spin this? And then came up with a plan after the fact, doesn't matter. Because what matters is this guy is, you know, clearly has no respect for women as people.
He's a monster.
Yeah, yes.
He's a little monster.
I mean, yeah. I mean, there are bigger monsters, but he has some monster inside of him.
A tiny one.
A little tiny baby monster.
Real bad one.
Right? Yeah, that kind of comes out. But the real interesting part of this is that people started coming forward with specific incidents of abuse and rape and just like what would you call underage solicitation of nude photos?
Oh, that Sandpepper perpetrated?
Oh, yeah, he was like talking to some underage girls and it's complicated. When you have fame or some degree of it, or people look up to you, it's hard to stay humble in your head and think I'm just a human being, or it's like no one's really bigger than anyone. In the reality of it, and I was thinking about this one time I was at the doctor's, right? I was lying down on the acupuncture table. That went away. I was lying down on the acupuncture table, and I was just like there. And when you're getting acupuncture, you're just in your underwear. I was like, I could be a CEO of a billion-dollar company right now, and it doesn't matter. I'm just skin and bones and organs and hair. Like that's all we are as people. Some of us have lights and cameras pointed at us, but it doesn't make us any more than people. And when other people tell you you're someone special, you're a hero, you're funny, you're whatever, like. It's very easy to let yourself believe it. And it's like when you go to a car lot and they're building value of the car. This one's special. This one's awesome. And it's just a car. Right. It's just value. Like we're just machines and meat bags that are doing it. And to let yourself believe that you are better than other people is a very dangerous thing, because then you start to treat other people as less than you. And when you start to treat other people as less than you, they become nothing more than pawns or objects to you.
Right, and then the next thing you know, you're creating an environment to where you're using your own friend's hand to have him hit himself in the face.
What kind of monster would ever do that? I'm so sorry. I'm so nervous about what you're going to do to me later.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Oh, dear Lord, he's so calm.
It might not even happen today. Ooh, oh, God, when's it going to happen? No one knows. No one knows.
The anticipation.
No one knows.
Oh, my God! But anyway, so my thoughts on the whole Sandpepper issue, and I want you guys to start to weigh in on that if you guys are so brave to cross the line and do this live on air that's being recorded, to come on and talk about it a little bit. My whole thing is like, this guy is, I think he's he thinks he's bigger than he is. And I actually would not be surprised, based on some of the stories I've heard, if it came out that Sandpepper was like when he was younger, tormented or whatever, because a lot of people like really cling to that idea of I'm better than everyone else, because they're trying to fulfill an idea that's been instilled in their head that they were less than everyone else.
Of course.
So the people with the utmost self-confidence and really like believe that, like, I'm great, like, don't need the feed of other people.
Yeah, I mean, I know, I'm from LA, and I'm friends with a lot of performers.
Yeah.
And even in like low-level performance areas and things like that, like people that have a minor amount of fame.
Yeah. Or like fame in smaller communities.
Fame in smaller communities.
Some could argue that YouTube fame is a fame in a smaller community.
Of course,
Yep.
yeah. I mean, but I'm talking even like, I booked a commercial.
Yeah.
You know, is a thing that people get very prideful about, and then they start to tote that around. I've seen it. I'm not saying it happens.
They call it like getting a big head.
Yeah.
Like what Riff Raff said, I want to blow up and then act like I don't know nobody.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I want to hear what you guys have to say. We've got someone waiting in the chat. Also, if you guys want to join in on the call, Ian's been very patiently waiting. After Ian, if you guys want to join in on the call, you can go to twitter.com/@thenewsshow. We've got a link sitting there for you guys where you can hop in and join the video chat as well.
Or Google Plus.
Or on the Google Plus page at what is it? plus.google.com/@thenewsshow. Just go to the Twitter. That's the one that's easiest to find. Someone says the link to the Hangout isn't working.
Yeah,
so
I tried it. If you want to refresh that, I talked to her.
Oh, I can do that a little bit. All right, so let's get Ian on here.
Let's see if he's
Let's see if Ian's ready.
Microphone works. No?
Ian, is your microphone working? Oh, you poor man. Oh, you poor man. Look at if you could even mime it. Can't even mime it.
Do sign language. Do you know sign language? Do you?
No, he's just flipping this off. Yeah, fuck Sam Pepper. Got it.
Okay.
Understood. Oh boy, that's so frustrating. See if you could work it out and then call us back.
Draw the letters in the air.
Maybe drop out of the chat and then come back into it.
Maybe.
I think that would be my suggestion.
He's got a cat too.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Oh,
On it.
He's holding a cat. Shave it and then we'll talk. Only shave cats on this program. All right. Well, we have 5 minutes left. I think we've talked about a lot of stuff that went on this week.
Yeah.
I want to know from you guys, what do you think about this format? Really, we're trying out a bunch of new stuff. We're trying to see what works, what fits, what's new, what's different. Fun ways to kind of play with this. So tweet at me at the Ross Everett. Tweet at the show at the New Show or at the New Show. And let's discuss, you guys. Let's make this show. Let's build this plan as we're flying it. Chris isn't going to be in studio next week.
No.
Chris is going to be down in Los Angeles
Down
where he lives. But if you guys want more of the Courageous Turageous, it's at Chris Turageous, spelled ChristeReGis. You can find him on Twitter.
Not courageous.
Not courageous. I know.
Fuck, I wish that was my
Your
name.
parents should have changed it.
Courageous.
Yeah.
I mean, if your family is immigrating here from Greece,
Yes.
you're changing your last name because that's what they did. They changed my last name.
What was it originally?
Terazakis. And so here's a fun fact about Greeks. So the KIS on the end of Greek names, Milanakis and Kazantzakis, and things like that. Well, the KIS was actually added to the end of Greek last names by the Turks when the Turks invaded Greece.
Huh.
And it's like a demeaning term. It's like it
Less
means
than.
like less than, like KIS. So when they came over to America, they wanted to take the KIS off, so Terazakis became Turageous. They took the KIS out.
They kept the IS.
KIS.
They kept the IS.
They kept the IS. Yeah, they wanted the K out.
But you could have been
Kees.
Terazak.
Kees.
Or Terazak.
Terazak. I could have been that. I could have also been Courageous.
Yeah.
You're changing your name. You could change it to anything.
Yeah, like lightning bolt.
Exactly. Race car.
Thunder.
Yeah. Thunderballs.
Bullet train. Thunderballs. Chris.
My name's Chris
Thunderballs. Yeah. And why are you applying for this job here at Walmart?
Hard times.
The real hard times. All right, you guys. I think that's a great note to end it on. Thank you guys for watching this fun little live stream that we had here. I'll be back on Monday with
Ian came back.
Ian came back. Let's see if we can get Ian one last shot. I want to give Ian one last shot before we duck out. Ian.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Ian. Yes.
Can you see me?
No, we
No.
can't.
No, you're black.
But I'll tell
One
you what,
second.
we can show the other one. Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can.
All right,
show
is that better?
Your video is on one channel
And the audio's
and
on
the
another.
audio's on the other,
Do you see that too?
which is weird.
Better, better.
So show this, Ian.
It is shown.
There we go. There we go. Now we can see you.
Now we got it.
There we
All
go,
right.
Ian. You're working.
Nice beard, man.
Fine.
Yeah, sweet beard.
Nice beard.
Ian, is there anything that you wanted to It's black. I don't know. It's flickering in and out. There are two of you, and now we have a.
It sounds like you're.
No, it sounds like we're in a submarine. All right, Ian, how's that?
Sounds like
Try
a
now.
whale's voice.
All right, is that better?
We can hear you, but we can't see you. So let's finish off with this.
All right.
Oh, is there something that you wanted to say?
Nope. Go for it.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, we were just. I guess we could ask a question. The question would be, I mean, like, do you have any pranks? How do you think Chris should forgive me for what I did to him earlier in the show?
Hopefully not hitting you in the face, but I hate to say it, but he kind of asked for it with how he brought that up, and then snipped his own hand.
Careful, Ian.
He's coming for you. Careful, he's got a cat and a mane.
Yep.
And it's Chris
My cat has less hair than your cat.
Yeah. If you, how do you feel about your cat's hair, Ian? How would you feel if you woke up one morning and all that hair was gone?
I would laugh a lot, and then I would think it was Chris, because I just believe that.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta shave the cat for this warm summer months,
Yeah,
man.
this is the weirdest rap that you're gonna get. Like, it says here on your application, Mr. Chris Rocket Boom, that
Thunderballs.
Thunderballs. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Please
Chris
get it right.
Thunderballs. That you served some time in prison.
Mhm.
What was that for?
I shaved a cat.
Your cat?
No. A guy on the internet told me that my friend hitting me in the face with my own hand was my fault, and so I broke into his house and I shaved his cat.
Okay. And how do you think that experience will help you here at Walmart?
Well, if you could put me over by the razors, I know how to use razors real good. You know, if you put me near like the pet store stuff, I could show people how to deal with cats.
We are looking for someone in the races department.
Also, if you brought me over by hardware, I could show you how to break into someone's house.
Okay, you had me at the first two. We were going to hire you, but I can't hire you with that thing.
Why?
Because you're encouraging people to make fellas.
I'm not encouraging people to do anything. I'm just teaching them how to do something. What if you locked your keys in your own house?
That's a good point.
Break into your own
You're
house.
back in. I think you've got the job.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. $4.25 an hour.
Yeah. You misheard. It's actually $3.25.
Oh, it's money in the wallet.
Yeah. And we only give it to you in form of Walmart coupons.
Oh, I love Walmart.
I think you're going to have a long, illustrious career here, Chris.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that all of the Thunderball family is really going to be benefiting.
The funny thing about the Thunderballs, when your family immigrates here from Greece,
I think that's a good ending point.
Yeah. All right, Ian. Thank you so much for calling in. I'm glad we got you on here.
Yeah.
Everyone watching, thank you again for watching it. We're about to end the show. I'll see you on Monday with a new episode of the new show. Until then, stay smiling.
Stay smiling.
3, 2, 1.